Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for iOS, where today we are going to be doing our last village key quest. And it's against a very large crab. But this one's going to be a little bit different from the last ones we fought. This one is actually going to be doing the full walk instead of just being right at the fortress. And it even has this opening cutscene in which we are tricked into thinking, hey, is that allow? But no, it's crap. I think we might have actually seen this cutscene before, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get to do the full walk up. Pretty sure all the quests we've done so far have just been it already at the fort. Of course, I could be wrong there. My memory is not perfect, especially not for quests that I did ages ago. But we're still watching this. Because what reason have we to not do so? Other than that, it takes a while. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in before he fires that at us. Probably wouldn't be good for our health. And since he's doing the full walk, we'll get to use these anti-dragon bombs, or this anti-dragon bomb, rather. So let's go ahead and have a steak to begin with. We'll start using our rations for stamina replenishment. And considering it'll take some time for the crab to get to an area where we can actually start hitting it, just gonna gather some of this stuff right here. Because it's here. It can contribute to our damage output somewhat. So now we get to play the waiting game. As the crab will show up here. But it might take its time. Usually takes a couple minutes for the giant monsters to reach this area, which is a little unfortunate. Would be nice if they would get here a little faster. Though I guess it's partially to give you time to soak in, wow, this is the thing we're fighting? And also to give you time to gather everything you want to gather from the staging area there. There's our crab friend. Now we just need it to actually get over here, which is gonna take a while. But we can leave these little surprises here for it. I really shouldn't have put my paintballs away. Those are helpful for blowing these up safely. Oh. Oh. Did I goof? Okay, no, I didn't. That landed just short. So the bombs are safe. So, make your way on over here, buddy. So we can target each of his legs individually, huh? Or center mass. That's interesting. But I think I'll just take manual control over my camera for this quest. I find that that works better for me when facing off against the giant monsters. Seems my bombs aren't quite as centered as I wanted them to be. But once this claw gets overhead, actually not even the claw, let's just go now. Yeah, got a leg there. Oh, have you suddenly decided to turn around, but also to slide? Seriously, the way this thing moves, I am sure will never cease to frustrate me. But 'tis our job to make sure this crab doesn't safely get to its destination. Thankfully, our Quake Res is going to enable us to get some pretty good uptime on these legs. Got myself a little bit turned and therefore I got myself stepped on. Okay, that was just a bad hitbox. I really should hang out more towards the outside of the foot, because I feel like the outside tends to have slightly better hitboxes. So we are going to want to climb up to that bridge when the opportunity presents itself. What are you doing, crab? Dang it. Yeah, this crab actually goes decently fast, so let's go ahead and start climbing up now. Looks like that's precisely what the crab wants anyway. I believe it standing up like this is going to slow it down some. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's not really being slowed down that much. Tall legs make for long strides, I guess. Whoops. That is a problem. I wasn't aware that you could just walk off like that. Later Monster Hunter games don't let you jump off high places unless you're rolling or dashing. But we might still be able to get up in time to use our anti-dragon bomb. Okay, no. Well, actually, yes. We could have. Okay, I guess after it's fired, we just fall right through. Unfortunate. Thankfully, there will be one more chance. In the meantime, we need to get back to work hitting these legs. By hitting, I mean actually hitting, not just swinging our hammer near them. Oop, let's not get directly in the path of that thing. Oh, if only there was slightly more time there. Yeah, you slide those legs around. Beginning to feel like I shouldn't go for my triple swings, because the third one keeps not making it in time. But maybe if I start this early, that's what I want to see. So now we get to go for the soft face meats. So unfortunately, that golf swing hit the arm. And now that he's getting up, we swap legs. I should sharpen pretty soon, but then again, it's probably in my best interest to not do so until I hit blue, just so that I can keep damage on it. Because that is what this quest is about. It's do enough damage to crab before crab do enough damage to base. Oh, you just barely got that out of the way, and you know it. Also, I'm beginning to feel like we have indeed done the full crab walk before. Oh well, it's happening again because it has to. That time I was angled properly, but the golf swing hit. Okay, maybe I should actually have my target cam on the leg I'm going for. Definitely helps to keep focused on this particular leg. And there is another leg break, which means more time on the face meats. It'd be interesting if they brought this guy back in a later game with climbing and we were able to climb its legs, much like we do in the Jurassic Frontier, to get back up from the lower areas. Of course, that one's pretty dead. It doesn't really struggle against us climbing its legs. Also, we're not so much climbing its legs as we are climbing some vines on its legs. But still, it's the thought that counts, right? Did I use one of my own whetstones instead of the mini whet? I did not. Okay, good. And you know what? Since we've got the inventory space for it, I am grabbing this map. Really just for giggles. Looks like we got here in time for the... What were you even shooting there, crab? Got here in time for the crab to not yet be attackable, which is good. Means that we get to spend more time playing with it. And us getting to spend more time playing with it means it gets to spend less time playing with the fort. And apparently that ball of goo it launched at the fort in the very beginning still counted towards the fort integrity. That's unfortunate for us. You're almost here, buddy. You keep walking. You can do it. I believe in you. Missed. And took a step for it. That's my own fault. And that is just unpleasant. Let's go ahead and heal up here. As much as him doing those attacks gives me free reign to hit his legs, I would rather be alive and retain my food buff than risk death and needing to use... needing to use one of the Mega Demon drugs I brought. Words. You just have to give me false hope on that leg, don't you? So this is not going to let me get the golf swing. Especially not if his leg just teleports forward like that. Well, hey, at least that golf swing hit the skull. Okay, that's one break on this foot. Why are you standing tall here, buddy? Thanks for putting your foot exactly where I could golf swing it, though. That was nice of you. there is the second break on this foot, though it seems to not come with an accompanying knockdown for face hits when you do it when he's standing tall. Though his steps are much heavier when he's not standing tall, so maybe that's the benefit. Come on, where's... There it is. Also, he takes a good long time to turn himself around, so I guess breaking the feet when he's standing tall is more for the fort's health than for my damage output. Not quite close enough. Are we turning? I hate how the feet just teleport. Okay, one break left, and we'll have gotten all of the foot breaks, and we will be rewarded with the big knockdown. I do need this health. I don't like when he does this stomping frenzy. It's his only real chance to do damage. And that's not the move I meant to use. Been doing a lot of quests in my spare time, just basically listening to podcasts and whatnot while doing quests just to clear them out. Wow, you broke through that right quick. And in doing those quests, I've realized that 3 hits from that spin attack is worth less than the first hit of my level 1 charge. Or level 2 charge, rather. First hit of level 2 charge, or the only hit of level 1. So that first swing is worth the same as 3 hits from the spin. So it is really just super not worth doing this spin. So as much as I've used it in the past because it's a good way to get in some damage while on the move, I guess, it doesn't do nearly as much as it feels like it does. So you probably won't see me use it that much in the future. And with him moving on to Area 4, we shall soon have our chance to redeem ourselves for that horrible showing on the last bridge. Though we'll have to make it count, and unfortunately, since we can't jump in, get our carves, and plant the bomb safely, like, we can do it, we'll just take the hit. We'll probably just go for the bomb. I don't really need the carves so much. Usually the plan is use both bridges so that you can make sure that you can actually get both carves and bombing done safely. But now we have to choose either do it risky or just do one. And the bomb is by far more important. Actually, once we get one more leg break. Or maybe we need to get a leg break on him while he's standing tall for the big knockdown. I think that's the case, because his legs are still quite red. still, we do get our damage in. You know what? Let's stick to this left front foot, because that's the one that's gonna let us see when we're nearing the ramp we have to climb. Look at you trying an attack that has literally no chance of hitting me. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit more worrying. That was close. But here's another knockdown. The more of these I can get, the more likely our fort is to survive. And the more likely the crab is to die early in the final phase. So really, there's no downside. Unless we get so many that we run out of time. That would be a pretty big downside, actually. Getting in damage where I can. And here's yet another knockdown. These are going to be coming pretty quick if his feet stay broken like this, because when they're already broken, any flinch gets you that knockdown. And it doesn't really take that much to get said flinch. Dang it. It really doesn't take much to get the flinch when he's just sitting in one spot trying to attack something that he can't hit. Which is to say, me. I believe now is a decent time to climb the ramp. I'll be more careful at the top. Get my sharpen in. Yeah, that's right. You better stand up. Otherwise, what the hell am I doing up here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have done the full walk. I feel like we did it, and I in fact titled the episode The Crab Walk or something similar. Yeah, I guess that's just how this guy goes in high rank, whereas in low rank he just starts out right by the fort. Though honestly, I feel like starting him out right by the fort makes the quest harder, because then you actually have to care more about the fort's durability. Alright, you wanna, pop a squat and open up? And sure, let's live dangerously. Or, okay. Ow. Well, hey. Anti-Dragon Bomb went off successfully. That hurt a lot more than I expected. And we're back down. No longer standing tall. Which is fine, it just means that we're going to get our first really big knockdown in the final phase, which is where he can actually be killed, so it's almost like he's doing us a favor. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that golf swing. It wasn't going to hit no matter how fast I did it. I don't like being this close to where that foot's going to go, but turned out okay. Gotta wait for it to plant again. I'm sure he's just loving all of these purple sharp crits to the face. And that was a bad hitbox. Foot was nowhere near me. But it's not like it's a surprise that this game's hitboxes are bad at this point. Yeah, you just slide that foot right past where I'm actually attacking. Freaking crab physics. Wow, got to the 10-minute mark before hitting the final phase. And he is speed walking right now. But that's not going to save him from this last knockdown. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on a different foot for now. Just because it's closest to the exit. That's the last one to move. That means we've got time for this. Yeah, you go ahead and attack a barrier that doesn't exist. Good job, crab. Ow. I don't get what part of him was supposed to have fallen on me just there, but apparently some part did. And the golf swing missed. Sad. Hopefully, though, this guy will start making his way right on through. Or he can just sit here while I sharpen. That's also an option. Could have gotten in some nice hits. Okay. Now he is well and truly off to the final area, where we shall meet him in battle. So I'm going to try and use my ballista ammo to break the skull, simply because it's the only thing that stays broken. And because ballista ammo does the same damage regardless of what part you hit. Let's not use a stake for this. And let's also grab one of these, because why not? I mean, sure, we'll have to carry it past some IO prey, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta properly manage my stamina and hope none of them decide to jump directly on me. Like that one nearly did. Way to jump out of bounds there, buddy. Okay, we are through. So basically, once the crab is fully in view here, and not in fog, is when we fire. Soon. Very soon. And now. Right where we wanted it. Alright. How's this? Looks like it's hitting the skull. Good. And when we're done firing these, we'll go ahead and make use of the Dragonator. So is he close enough for the Dragonator? No, he is most certainly not. Though when he's done turning, the skull might be. Oh, is he standing up? Is he gonna take another couple steps back first, or is he just gonna open fire? Looks like he's taking a couple steps. That's what I want to see. Yes, that's exactly what I want to see. Please, be my guest. Get closer. I'm sorry, Mr. Crab, but you are not going to like this. What? He fell on me when I'm up here? I mean, whoops. I know. Well, I guess that actually gives us control of the camera slightly faster. But, yeah, I guess it was his... The skull dragging past me that did damage there. It's just... That was dumb. Now, if you'd be so kind as to let me just beat on this face of yours for a while. Maybe if you could die from it, that would be lovely. I fear that this may have been the big one, knockdown-wise. But then again, the feet are still red, so we might still have our chance for that. As long as he stands back up. Hooray for free damage, though if he doesn't die quick, we might run out of time. That said, I have no doubt at this point that he will run if we do run out of time. There's no way we are failing this quest at this point unless I am severely overestimating the damage I've done relative to his health. But considering how many knockdowns we've gotten, how many hammers I've put directly on his face, I imagine this crab's probably having a pretty bad time right now. So what we want to see is for this guy to stand up tall, because then we can put the final nail in on those feet. I imagine he'll want to stand up tall just as soon as he finishes turning around here. Yep, that's him doing exactly that. And there's the big knockdown. Complete with the supposed unbreaking of the feet. So the Dragonator also came with a very large knockdown that we unfortunately didn't get to make quite as much use of as I would have liked. I feel like he's gonna die during this knockdown or not at all. Could be wrong though, but just 2 minutes left. There's flinch. But we gotta keep pressure up on this very foot. At least if we're to get another knockdown out of it. And he is sending it away from us. And hiding it in a wall, too. It's almost as though he doesn't want to have his foot broken. But why would that be the case? Oh, hiding it even deeper in a wall, huh? But apparently we still got our hits in. It looks like less than a minute left on the clock. Knockdown. Okay, this is probably make or break time right here. I'd certainly like to get the kill. Okay. The kill is not yet got. Could be because of the time lost to completely failing with that first bombing attempt. It is possible that we needed that time for damage. But away goes the crab. The quest is successful even if the kill is not. Yeah, we probably needed that extra little bit of time. Or maybe if I had brought some actual bombs to use on him, those could have helped. There's a lot of things that could have been done to make this end in more success, but I'll take what I got. Because quest clear is all I really needed. Get back here, you jerk. Ah, he is invulnerable. Unfortunate. Can he still step on me? Well, not anymore, he can't. I wasn't even in the right spot anyway. Oh well, we spooked a crab. And we got plenty of rewards for it. All right. Well, with that, we have done all of the village key quests in the game. So join us next time when we hit up the urgent quest that we've just unlocked. See you then, friends.